Good morning. I'm John Ellsworth, creator of the Success Strategies Advantage and the founder of Success Strategies Incorporated, and I want to welcome you to today's presentation. I've entitled this, Are You Drowning or Climbing Out? Now, that may sound like a silly question, but in the last 23 years of consulting that I've done at Success Strategies, there's really two of my favorite movies that kind of describe a lot of my life and the lifestyle I have to lead to keep up with clients and the challenges they have that we need to overcome and work through. Two movies in particular. One is Catch Me If You Can, and the other one is Up in the Air. But in the movie Catch Me If You Can, actor Christopher Walken used this quote. He was accepting a reward, and he goes on to say, and I quote, "Two mice fell into a bucket of cream. One swam so hard but finally decided to give up and died. The second one continued to swim and strive to succeed and turned that cream into a bucket of butter and then walked out." My question for you is, which one are you? Which type of mouse are you? With the industry and businesses challenges that we've seen, which one really defines your life, your roles? I've been kind of labeled as crazy sometimes for doing the stuff that I do with clients. But you know what? I have to tell you, I love it. I've enjoyed every bit of it. Is it challenging at times? Yes, for sure. Difficult at times? Absolutely. But you know what? If it was easy, there wouldn't be any profit left in it. So I enjoy doing it and enjoy the rewards for doing this turnaround type work. And I just did a recent review and determined that since 1999, we've done 73 turnarounds. That's a lot. We've done them in 4 or 5 different industries. A lot of them are in the dairy industry, but we've done other industries as well. Some of these have taken just 1 to 2 years to get turned around financially, and other clients have taken 5 years plus, all depending on how difficult the situation was that they had gotten into, and also what the odds of success were. So sometimes it took a lot more fine tuning and took longer time. But probably the quickest we've ever done is about 1.5 years. Nevertheless, they all took a lot of change. And some of these clients, or former clients I should call them, decided to exit after they'd gotten turned around. But the good news is they exited with money in their pocket, enough that they could live comfortably for the rest of their life and retire with a high degree of dignity, which that type of thing, that type of result helps me sleep at night. So I have a question for you. Where are you today? There are a lot of operations that are under pressure today due to the results, the impact of COVID, the COVID-19 impact, commodity prices going out of sight price-wise, inflation setting in now, which is a big thing going forward for a while, I think, and the difficulty in the labor market, lack of availability, and when you can find labor, it's expensive as a business. So where do we begin? You know, they say the best time to plant an oak tree is 20 years ago. But do you know what the second best time is? Today. So I would suggest the following 6 steps. First of all, I call it the discovery process. Define clearly in your mind and on paper, definitely on paper, where you want to go. And along that line, with the discovery process, I want you to think about why you want to go there. Because if you know where you want to go and why you want to go there, the rest of these steps get easier. Step number 2, analyze your pluses and minuses. What kind of assets do you have? What type of debts? What do your cash flows look like? And most significantly, what do the cash flows look like if you make the changes that you're proposing in your plan? Number 3, outline the challenges that you're going to face and provide yourself with some potential solutions. Item number 4, evaluate your cash flows that are needed to make this solution, as you describe it, this change you're going to make that work or to help it work. Excuse me. Then talk to your lender. And I know it's tough. People go, "Oh man, John, I don't want to meet with my lender. I don't particularly want to face that." But I'm telling you, I faced off with lenders when the client owed $6 million and little or no assets. And the key is not, it doesn't matter where you start. What matters is where you end up. And so work out a solution, work out a game plan. And we worked through that one in particular that I can think of. And finally, put together your plan of action. Track your cash flows, because as Ray Kroc said about the hamburger, he said, I didn't invent the hamburger, I just took it more seriously than anyone else. And I would say that's the same thing for me on cash flow analysis. I didn't invent the process, but I probably take it more seriously than anyone else. So I would suggest, think about that question I asked you early on. Are you drowning or climbing out? Which mouse will you be? Will you make the cream into butter? Which one are you? I'm John Ellsworth, founder of Success Strategies Incorporated and the creator of the Success Strategies Advantage, and I want to thank you for listening today. Thank you very much.